Hello, welcome to another session in our teaching series, Hidden Facts in Biology. We are going to be talking about the excretory system in this video. And other that, we'll be looking at the excretion in plants. By way of introduction, I would love to start by saying that plants have no special excretory organs. Waste materials are disposed through various parts of plants. Now we are going to be mentioning the excretory products in plants. The excretory products in plants include substances like carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is gotten from respiration at night when photosynthesis is not taking place. Other excretory products include oxygen. Oxygen is gotten from photosynthesis during the day. Other excretory products in plants include acids. We also have resins. Resins are produced by plants known as the conifers and some other trees. It is actually the raw material for the production of a substance known as turpentine. Turpentine is used as solvent. Another excretory product in plants is mucilage. Mucilage is produced by certain algae. The plant okra also produces mucilage. Mucilage is used in the production of emulsion and gum. Another excretory product we look at is latex. Latex is a milky exudate that is found in the bark of plants such as the rubber trees. And what latex is used for is that it is used in the making of tires, tubes, and balls. Another excretory product we take a look at are the alkaloids. The alkaloids are complex nitrogenous compounds, and these complex nitrogenous compounds are found in the barks and leaves of some plants. Alkaloids include substances like quinine. Quinine is found in the bark of the cinchona and neem trees, and quinine is used in making anti-malaria drugs. Another alkaloid is nicotine. Nicotine can be found in the leaves of tobacco plants. We have other alkaloids like morphine and cocaine. Other excretory products in plants include substances like oil, gum, and anthocyanin. The main excretory organs of flowering plants are the stomata in the leaves and the lenticels in the stem. We are going to be taking a look at each of them. First of all, let's look at the stomata. Stomata are openings in the epidermal layer of leaves of plants. Full guard cells surround each stoma. The guard cells are bean shaped. The inner cell walls of the guard cells are elastic and thicker than the outer cell walls. This enables the guard cells to change its shape, thus allowing opening and closing of the stoma. So now we are going to be looking at the mechanism of opening and closing of the stomata. First of all, let's take a look at the opening and closing of the stomata. The opening and closing of the stomata depends on the turgidity of the guard cells. During the day, manufactured food increases the concentration of cell sap to move into the epidermal cell of the guard cells. The guard cells become turgid. This in turn makes the cell wall to open. At night, when photosynthesis has ceased, the sugar in the guard cells is converted into starch. The concentration of the cell sap of the guard cells is then lower than the epidermal cells. Water now moves from the guard cells to the epidermal cells. This enables the cell wall to close. So we are going to be looking at this in a diagram. This diagram shows the mechanism of opening and closing of the stomata. So we are going to be discussing that now. First of all, let's look at the mechanism of opening of the stomata. The chloroplast of the guard cells carries out photosynthesis during the day. So that is the chloroplast. It carries out photosynthesis during the day. And we know that during the process of photosynthesis, sugar is being manufactured. Sugar manufactured during photosynthesis increases the concentration of the cell sap. Water moves from the adjacent epidermal cells into the guard cells by osmosis. The guard cells become turgid. The pressure resulting from the turgidity causes the bulging of the thinner cell wall to press into the adjacent epidermal cells. This causes the thicker inner cell wall to assume a crescent shape. A crescent shape means half moon shape, and thus opening the stomatal pore. So this is the mechanism of opening of the stomatal pore. Now let's look at how the stomata closes. At night, when photosynthesis has ceased, the sugar in the gas cells is converted into starch. And the consequence of this is that the concentration of the cell sap of the gas cell is now lower than the adjacent epidermal cells. Water moves by osmosis from the gas cells to the adjacent epidermal cells. This makes the gas cells to shrink and become flaccid due to loss of water, causing the inner cell wall to straighten and thus closing the stomata pore. Let's take a look at the lenticels, which are also known as the breathing pores. Lenticels are small openings found in the epidermis or back of woody stem through which gases are exchanged between the internal tissues and the atmosphere. Under each lenticel are cork cells that are loosely arranged with many between them. Cork carbium give rise to cork cells. The cork cells are dead and lined with a waxy material called suberin, so that the loss of water from the plant is greatly reduced. Lenticels remain open throughout the life of plants. So now we'll be taking a look at the diagram that shows the structure of the lenticel. So in this diagram, we can see the lenticel being labeled there. These lenticels are small openings, and these small openings are found in the epidermis or back of woody stem. And through this lenticel, gases are being exchanged between the internal tissues of plants and the atmosphere. And like we said, under each lenticel are cork cells that are loosely arranged. So we can see the cork cell there, which is also known as the phylum. And we can also see the cork carbium present there. I will mention or refer that the cork carbion give rise to the cork cells. So this is all about the structure of the lenticels. So now that we have looked at the excretion in plants, now we are going to be taking the differences between the excretion in flowering plants and excretion in humans. We'll be doing that with a table. So this is the table we'll be using to talk about the differences. For the first difference, we have that in flowering plants, excretory organ is not definite. While for humans have definite excretory organs like the liver, the kidney, and skin. Another difference is that flowering plants releases tannins, alkaloids, resins, gums, etc. as waste products, while humans have sweat, urine, salt, etc. which are released as waste products. For plants, excretory products are in small quantities, while for humans, excretory products are released in large quantities. Now, for the rate of release of excretory products, in flowering plants, excretory products are released in slower rates, while for humans, excretory products are released in a faster rate. Another difference is that in flowering plants, some of the excretory products released are stored, while in humans, most of the excretory products are removed completely. Another difference is that in flowering plants, excretory products like carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor can be reused, while in humans, products like uric acid and urine can't be reused. And another difference is that in flowering plants, excretory products are produced from simple organic molecules, while in humans, excretory products are produced from complex organic molecules. This brings us to the end of the teaching in this video. Now we are going to be taking some questions. Our first question says, the opening of the guard cells of the epidermis in plants is by the process of A. Osmosis, B. Diffusion, C. Active transport, D. Transpiration. The answer to this question is A, and that is because the opening of the guard cells of the epidermis in plants is by the process of osmosis. So our next question, it says excretory products in plants responsible for the discoloration of flowers are A. Alkaloids, B. Tannins, C. Anthocyanins, D. Resins. The answer to this question is C. Our next question. It says, which of the following is not an excretory product of plants? A. Quinine, B. Tannin, C. Latex, D. Cytosol. The answer to this question is D. The cytosol is the fluid part of the cytoplasm within which various organelles and particles of the cell are suspended. The cytosol is not a waste product of plants. So our next question, it says, what is not an excretory product of plants? A. Cocaine, B. Oxygen, C. Quinine, D. Tannins, E. Sap. The answer to this question is E. Sap. The reason being that the sap is the fluid transported in the xylem or phloem of a plant. This fluid is useful to the plant as it contains water, mineral salts, or nutrients. Sap is not an excretory product of plants. So this brings us to the end of the examples. Now we are going to be looking at some exercises. These exercises were taken from our book Hidden Facts in Biology in pages 189 and 190. You can try your hands on them and check out the answer session to see if your answers are correct in both soft copies and hard copies. Thank you for listening.